Here's 4 ways to make your videos not suck. In this video, I'm gonna show you the secrets behind how we get hundreds of thousands of impressions every single month and what has made us millions of dollars. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to my content, we talk about technical sales, industrial marketing. You can apply this marketing and this sales strategies to any industry, but I stay in my niche of what I know, industrial manufacturing companies. This video topic is talking about how to stand out with video content in 2023. People are making more videos now. It's been a trend going up for the last couple of years. Especially this year, I see more and more people are like, I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna really produce video content. Video works. There's people that still like to read, but more people want to watch. It's more engaging. They can consume content quicker with videos, and people are starting to finally realize that and wake up. And in your specific industry, you might have seen the same. You might see companies that are starting to produce video content more seriously and starting to really take action on their content. And what I'm here to do is talk to you today about exactly how to stand out. There's a lot of noise. A lot of people maybe in your industry are making video content, or maybe a couple of them are, and you're no longer the only person in that space. So how do you stand out amongst everyone else? That's what we're gonna get into. Let's talk about the purpose of making videos. The purpose of making videos is to drive brand awareness, get attention, and then ultimately result in revenue. Now, revenue for you may be different than revenue for other companies, but the ultimate goal, like, people aren't just making videos to appease themselves. Even on a personal level, people want to be influencers. They want to be thought leaders. They're trying to get their personal brand out there. Brand awareness is number one. Generating revenue is number two. Those are the two main purposes of video. So the purpose of making videos to stand out, it's brand awareness, it's to drive revenue, it's to show something different, especially in the industrial manufacturing world. They're just doing the same thing, right? Like at MFG Tribe, what we do is we're an industrial marketing agency, and we help industrial manufacturing companies stand out from the competition, drive revenue, drive opportunities, regardless if it's a service business, a product business, whatever it is. They're selling industrial. That is what we do. And in order to do that, you have to do everything that people are not doing. That's the only way to stand out. And so if everybody industrial, everybody is going about like, hey, we're gonna start writing articles, we're going to trade shows, we're going to join these associations, things like that. That's cool, you can do that. But at the end of the day, if everybody's doing that, there's no way for you to actually stand out. So you have to do something different. That's where video comes in. Video will make you stand out, but it's the types of video, where you're placing them, and all of the consistency behind it that is really going to leverage it. Traditionally, industrial manufacturing companies would spend $10,000 to $15,000 to create a 4.5-minute video. And then with that video, they would put it on their website and they'd be like, cool, we got a video done. And that's all that they would do. It'd be a company overview video. All of that stuff changes. As more and more people make videos, that has to change even further. Let's get into the third point, which is gonna be talking about the types of video content. What types of videos should you be making? The staple video you should be making initially is going to be some form of long video. It's a 2, 3, 5, 10-minute long video. That is your pillar piece of content. Then from that content, you're gonna chop that into small bite-sized pieces. It can be less than 60 seconds, so you can publish it on Instagram, you can post it to YouTube Shorts, you can upload it into LinkedIn natively, and it'll play within people's feed. But those videos, once you have a long piece of content, you can chop it up. You can put it into even smaller pieces, 15 seconds, 20-second pieces. But you gotta start with one main piece of video content if you're new to this. If you've got one main piece of video content, now it's time to multiply. That is where the magic happens. You cannot just post one video, and don't just take my word for it because I think that this works. We know that this works because we track all of the data for my own personal brand, our company brand, all of our clients. Everything is tracked, and we test it and say, let's test this strategy first. What does the data show? Oh, it shows that it's working. Let's do more of that. That's what it's all about, is that we want to test it, prove it with data, and then bring it to you guys and say, this is what's working best right now. So once you have those short pieces of content, then you can chop it up even further. You can use B-roll footage, you can do compilation videos, all that type of stuff, but it has to start with one long form. What does that long form video need to look like? You should go horizontal with it, and it should upload to YouTube, and it should be on your company's website. From there, when you create short video content, that needs to be vertical. It needs to be in the 9:16 for a phone. We tested that last year on LinkedIn. I personally know that a lot of people that follow me on LinkedIn are viewing it through their desktop. When you see a 9:16 video uploaded to desktop, you get the black bars on each side of the video. that doesn't look great, but we tested it out and that significantly drove more engagement and views and impressions on that piece of video content because it was in that native format. So you want to make all of your short form video content in vertical format, and you want to make sure it's optimized for the different platforms. The next type of video, you need to be doing raw videos. What do I mean by raw videos? We just started testing this about 30, 45 days ago. The raw videos are going to be selfie stick, the camera in your hand, your phone in your hand, filming either outward, filming inward, and just doing a short piece of content, no more than 60 seconds, where you're at your manufacturing plant, you're traveling, you're at a trade show, you're at an event, whatever it is, you're doing that content and you're uploading it natively into LinkedIn, natively into YouTube. And the reason why you want to do it natively and don't edit it is because there is a lot of data to support that people like raw video content. We did some polls on it. We posted videos. We saw how much engagement the raw videos, the ones where me just filming myself in the office, maybe there's people behind me, maybe there isn't. We've started filming those and then we went back to the data and saw that those videos most of the time are outperforming the short videos, 60 seconds, that were done professionally. You have to constantly test and adjust the market. You have to test, is this going to be good? I don't want to throw that video onto my video team and say, hey guys, clean this up and make it look better. We're already producing 500, 600, 700 videos a year for clients and for our own brand. So I said, if I shoot a video real quick, 60 seconds long, we upload it into LinkedIn, we upload it into YouTube on Shorts, see what happens, and it actually works. So it's not just long form video, it's not just short form video, now it is the raw video. People like seeing behind the scenes. We've done polls on it to see what ends up happening. The other type of thing that you should be doing to help optimize the types of videos and get feedback from your community is go on LinkedIn and create a poll. If you guys have been following me for a while on LinkedIn, at least for the last 30, 45 days, we've been creating a lot of polls on there because we want to know exactly what people want. We'll say, when do you want to see a LinkedIn Live? Which day of the week is best for you? That is why we're here today on Thursday at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, because we asked the question of my followers and my connections, asked them what they want, and they said it would be better to be on Thursday or Friday. And we ranked everything out and said, this is going to be our new time for now. But asking people, what type of video content do you want to see? Do you want to see behind the scenes? Do you want me to go to the manufacturing plant? Whatever it is that you guys specifically do, ask the question to your group. Do it in a poll so it's easy. Don't just say, put a short form post, leave it in the comment section what you want. Create it simple. Here's 4 different types of videos that I'm going to shoot. Which one do you guys think would be best? Now, if you have 5 people vote on it, don't take it as gospel. You need to have more votes than that relative to your network to be able to say, like, is this data trustworthy? But you need to ask your people what they want to see. The raw videos are working. I feel like too many times people got away from that. And I also feel like too many times people are doing one and then like a month later, they come back and do another one when you miss so many opportunities in between. The next point we're going to talk about is the schedule. Now we've got the types of videos down. You're on board with me. You're saying, yep, I'm going to create those types of videos. I agree that that's going to work. What is the schedule going to be? We have data to support. We did a test back in December on my personal profile, did it again in January, and we're still running it in February. My impressions and engagement has gone through the roof. Going into December, my average impressions was about 28,000 impressions a month to my followers of about 20,000 people. We made some strategic changes in December and increased the schedule of how many times that we're posting. Right now, as of yesterday, in the last 28 days on LinkedIn, I've got 78,000 impressions in 28 days. That means that I'm boosting my personal brand. That means I'm boosting my company brand. That means that people are consuming content. That means that they're getting some value out of it. Engagement is up hundreds of % over, and that's all because of the strategy of increasing the frequency and posting different types of content than when we were traditionally doing it with long-form video, short video, introducing raws, introducing polls, increasing the number of pieces of content a day. Just follow me on LinkedIn. Look at what I'm posting. There's a reason why we're doing it. It's not just a shotgun approach of like, let's just do this and see what happens. We strategically test things. If it works, we keep doing it. So if you go through my posts and see what I'm posting, there's a reason why we're doing it, and it's because it works. But your schedule has to be consistent. If you don't want to post multiple times a day, if you don't want to post 20 videos a week. If you can't do that because of restrictions of your team, your time, whatever, that's fine. But figure out something that works for you that's multiple times a week and do it every single week. Once you've done it for 30 days, you can go back and look at, did my impressions, did my engagement, did my network all grow from doing this? Once you see that the answer is going to be yes, do it again for another month, and then maybe add in a second variable. Maybe add in something where it's like, all right, I'm gonna change the times around a little bit of when I post, or I'm gonna change the hashtags I use with the post, or I'm gonna change the video length a little bit and tweak and adjust it, and then go back after 30 days and look at the data and see what it's telling you. The data will tell you what works. You will get more opportunities, impressions, more engagement, more everything if you try something, pay attention to the data, adjust it after 30 days, then look back at the data. You have to do that consistently. There is no set it and forget it type of mentality. There's no, this is what we're gonna do for the next 6 months. I never tell our video team here for our stuff or for our client stuff, this is what we're doing for the next 12 months. It's like, this is what we're doing right now. If we see something that needs to be adjusted, where, for instance, YouTube has shown that Shorts is going to be more popular because YouTube is trying to compete with TikTok, which is trying to compete with Instagram, Reels. Everybody's going after everything. So YouTube is making Shorts more important. You need to post on that platform and make an adjustment. When we came across the research that supported that, we instantly shifted. We instantly started producing more content, more shorts to test it out to see if it works, and it does work. So you have to make those adjustments in the moment, not waiting down the road, but you have to be consistent with your schedule. The last point we're going to talk about are the platforms. What are the main platforms? Industrial manufacturing companies, people that are trying to build their personal brand in whatever it is. What are the main platforms? You have to pay attention to where people that you're trying to influence or market to are spending their time. So YouTube is going to be number one for long form videos and for short content. Create a YouTube channel, personal YouTube channel or a company one, post the content there. Then you're going to take that content and post it also on LinkedIn. Long form video on LinkedIn, uploading the native 60-second micro content videos that you're creating from the long videos with captions, with subtitles, with some sort of pizzazz to it. Upload those natively to LinkedIn, right? So you're uploading to LinkedIn, people as they scroll, it just automatically starts playing, or they click play, it doesn't take them anywhere. Then you also need to take your raw content, the stuff that you're doing with your phone, no editing, and you're going to post that to LinkedIn and to YouTube Shorts. And then you need to look at the engagement, look at the traction, look at the impressions and all that stuff. But again, you have to do it consistently. But you have to pay attention to the platforms where you can get attention. Long form videos are going to also go on your website. You can do short videos on your website. If you do 5 services for your company, you need to have 5 pillar video pieces, one for each of those pages. You need to have an overview video on your home page or your About Us page. Then you can create short 60-second micro content videos and sprinkle them throughout your website. You can create a video library where it has everything, all of the videos that you produce. If you have 50 videos a year, 150 videos a year, you can have a library on your website where you're saying, this is all of our video content. So for people that want to consume it, you're already getting traffic to your website, right? And so while they're there, create something that's more engaging for them, like a video, like articles, that they can actually get more information and get some value out of it versus just saying, these are all the services that they offer. Here's a case study. It's like, here's some videos, here's some articles. You have to take advantage of the eyeballs, right? We're all trying to get more eyeballs on our stuff. The more people you get to look at your stuff, the more chances are you're going to increase your revenue and get opportunities. So while you already have attention to your website, try and get people to stay longer by creating video content. It's just what works right now. It may change in the future. It's going to make micro adjustments in the future. The length of it, the style of it, the format of it, the ways people can engage with it. All that stuff will change, but for at least the next 2 years, I think that video will still continue to dominate from an engagement standpoint, and it will continue to provide the most value in the shortest way possible for any different types of audiences. But you got to pay attention to platforms that are going to get the people to look at it. Guys, go over to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, just search in my name. You can look at over 500 videos. We're producing more and more and more content. Laura and I just had a meeting 2 days ago where I'm like, dude, what if we produce like 80 shorts a month and like, what was it, 20 long form videos, what do you think would happen to our engagement, our impressions, our channel? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, we need to try it. So that's gonna be coming soon in the near future, where we're just blowing up with content. But you gotta go to the YouTube channel, follow me on LinkedIn. If you guys are like, dude, I don't have time to watch videos and I'm not paying for YouTube Premium $9 a month where I can lock my phone and just listen to it. If you're down with podcasts, all of our content goes over to the podcast, Technical Sales and Marketing, on all of the major platforms. Go over, check it out, subscribe to it, leave a rating if you like it. If you don't like it, do not leave a rating, because I don't need that to hurt my score. Just move along with your day. But go over to the podcast, subscribe to it, and all of our content gets uploaded there every single week, so you can just listen to it while you're driving or doing other things. Stay tuned for our next live, which will be in about a week to 2 weeks. Go over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Let's go, and we will see you on the next one.